Missions and the Memphis Redbirds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Miles Michaelis gets the ball for the away side in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws two types of fastballs. A four-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the two-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is one pitch, he has two pitches that are different, even though they're both fastballs. A four-seamer up in the zone, two-seamer down in the zone to try to get the ground ball.
Here comes the first pitch. Lorenzo Cain is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
0-2.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Ronnie Rodriguez, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Michaelis, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Lucas Erceg will be next. And he takes strike three called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Standing in now, Lucas Erceg, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Eric Lauer will be on the mound for the away team in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So stepping in, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Now here it comes.
Justin Turner.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-0 0-2 count and the pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 1. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Hit out towards second, fielded cleanly, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 0.
At the plate, Austin Dean looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. And that'll bring in the speedy
Leading
Keon
off
Broxton.
for San Antonio, the right fielder, Keon Broxton.
First offering on its way.
Yep.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Fast missed for the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Fastball well outside.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient even with 2 strikes.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Ryan Healy.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in next. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Here's the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Baker.
The first baseman,
The pitch.
Baker.
Ball, no.
On the ground to third. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
At the plate, Andrew Kisner, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside
Batting
right there.
fifth.
Didn't do too
The
much
right
damage
fielder,
with it, but was
number
able to get the
26.
head out and drive it for a knock.
In now, Justin Williams. Lifted in the air to center. Kane is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
At the plate, Edmundo Sosa. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Yep.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 8th, the third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
So now to the plate, Brendan Donovan, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Popped him up. Pena has a play. And that retires the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. Standing in, Mark Mathias. He's the number 7
Leading
hitter,
off
but
for
he's
San
leading off
Antonio.
the third after the
The
first
second
6
baseman,
guys in the lineup
Mark
have been retired in order.
Yeah,
Mathias.
it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, no. We're playing 11, 1-1. Ball 2.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Martinez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting 8th, the catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
Now batting, Manny Pena. Here comes the first pitch.
Reride.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And it's fouled away.
If you're on the mound right here, why not continue to climb the ladder if he's going to continue to swing at it?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. Lane 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings
Batting
of this
nine.
game, and I think
The
his
pitcher,
ability to change speeds
Eric
effectively has
Lauer.
been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
At the plate now, Eric Lauer.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Dean is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Now to the plate, Miles Michaelis,
Leading up
as we move
for
on
the
to the bottom
Redbirds,
of inning number
The
3.
pitcher,
Ready to
Miles
deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Michaelis.
No, that's the ball.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed
1
for
ball,
strike number
2
2.
strikes. Ball.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Swing, and he pops him up.
In comes Broxton.
But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first run of the game could be coming
Now batting,
pretty soon.
center
He got a
fielder,
pitch that he liked,
Justin
and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the
Turner.
speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has
Now
to feel
batting,
good as a
second
hitter, D-Roy.
baseman,
Get that base hit to give
Jose
your team the lead. You have to feel good when you
Martinez.
get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Healy brings it in.
Nobody out, runner on first. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, number 0.
In now, Austin Dean. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A line shot to third base. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, first baseman, Lucan Baker.
Stepping in, Lucan Baker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Outside.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Redbirds lead it 1-0. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Ronnie Rodriguez will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. 1 out, nobody on. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
Full count.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business.
Now
he's not
batting,
messing around
third
trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Lucas Ersig is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a
Now
jam
batting,
sandwich,
right
but
fielder,
able to mix in a
Keon
knock.
Broxton.
Stepping in now, Keon Broxton, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
On a line, that's a base hit.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last
Now
thing
batting,
you want to do
the left
is
fielder,
go out there and not
Ben
throw a donut up
Gamble.
for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
Into the box, Ben Gamble. 4-1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. The 1-0.
Playing 11. No.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Back up the middle. He's got it. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Memphis is out on top, 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Andrew Kisner.
The catcher,
First
Andrew
pitch coming. Here it is.
Kisner.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gamble comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The batter, number 26.
Stepping in, Justin Williams. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pulled toward right center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
So striding forward now, Edmundo Sosa. A base hit in his first trip. Now here's the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Fouled away. Set to deal on 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. All set for the start of the inning. And in next, the first baseman slash DH, Ryan Healy.
Ryan Healy.
Now here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
Two and 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Striding into the box, Mark Mathias. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Mathias, a 25-year-old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. And the pitch. Line drive to center field. And he's able to reach down and put this one away. Great concentration there for the second out.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And it's 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-1 home. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
In now, Eric Lauer.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Redbirds lead it 1-0. Stepping into the box, Brendan Donovan. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Broxton looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that
pitcher,
baseball.
number 39.
So now to the plate, Miles Michaelis. Strike 1 to start the at bat. A bouncer to the left side. He's right there. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Standing in, Justin Turner. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
The batter, the second baseman, Jose.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Martinez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Runner going a second time. Again, another foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Left fielder coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 0.
Stepping up now, Austin Dean. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Scorched to third. And there's his first base hit in this one.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count.
Batting,
he saw it all and he let it fly.
Lucas Baker.
At the plate, Luken Baker, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Takes this the other way to right. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Catcher,
so much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Thomas Jenkins trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Jenkins.
To the plate now, Andrew Kisner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back on it is the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Down the bump, just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Into the box now, Justin Williams, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's inside. 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
2 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Memphis is out on top 6-0. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
On he pops it up. Martinez ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. One and one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. There's ball 4.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
Digging in to try it again, Lucas Erceg. A hit in 2 tries so far. A bouncer to the left side. to second for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Redbirds lead it 6-0. Into the box now, Edmundo Sosa. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Your
Preston
attention,
Gainey
please.
will come on to take
These
over on the
changes
mound now,
defensively.
and he'll hit in the
Now
third
pitching
spot in the
and batting
lineup
in the
as a
third
part of the
spot.
double switch.
Number 49.
Billy McKinney
Preston
is into the ball game as well, as he'll
Gainey.
slide into the
Now
pitcher
playing
spot,
third
hitting
base
ninth
and
now on the
batting
double
ninth.
switch.
Number 22, Billy
Here comes the
McKinney.
first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And the pitch. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Two and one now. Pitch on the way.
No. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
The
So
third
digging
baseman,
in
number
now,
5,
Brendan Donovan. He's 1 for
Brendan
2 in this one.
Donovan.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Broxton is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Miles Michaelis.
So here now's the pitcher, Miles Michaelis. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Healy is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Justin.
Digging in once again, Justin Turner. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he lays off for ball 1. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take
Now
3
batting,
for 4 every
the
day of the
second
week.
baseman,
Yeah, in today's
Jose
day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a
Martinez.
strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 delivery. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Seventh inning ready to roll, and at the plate will be the
Leading off
speedy
for San
outfielder,
Antonio,
Keon Broxton.
The right
It doesn't
fielder,
look very promising
Keon
so far in this one as we
Broxton.
move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Strike taken up in the zone. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Grounded to short. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box, Ben Gamble. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
No.
1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing.
The
you
first
do that,
baseman,
and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. A windup and the 0-1.
No ball. 2 strikes. No.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Healy. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
Ball.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Turner is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up
the
the outfielder, Austin
Redbirds.
Dean.
The left fielder.
Just able to get a piece
Number
of that
0.
for strike 1. The 0-1.
Ball.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Jeez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Luken Baker started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there.
The batter.
He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Andrew Kisner.
Into the box, Andrew Kisner, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
Yeah, that
Now
hard hit
batting,
single right there.
number
That's
26.
clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Standing in now, Justin Williams. Swing and a liner. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
Striding in, Edmundo Sosa. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
2 down, runners at first and second.
That's
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Matthias calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Mark Matthias. He's 0
Leading
for
off
2 in the
for
ball game so
Antonio.
far.
Starting to
second
run out
baseman,
of time. They haven't been
Mark
able to score any runs
Matthias.
as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
1 strike.
He's fallen
3-1.
behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a good take there will net him a base runner, as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to
catcher,
expect
number
to
9,
lose a little precision
Manny
in your location.
Pena.
He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
First offering on its way. Manny Pena is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Oh, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And when your pitch count gets over
Now
100,
batting,
you've got to
the
expect
third
them to
baseman,
lose a little bit of
Billy
accuracy out there. And I think if he
McKinney.
gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Martinez into shallow center. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now
The
back to
center
the
fielder,
top of the
number
lineup.
6.
Stepping in, Lorenzo
Lorenzo
Cain. Fourth
Cain.
trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Matthias is on his way home. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
He was on cruise control the entire game,
Now
but
batting,
he gets brought back
shortstop,
to reality here.
Johnny
An RBI double gets them
Rodriguez.
on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Your
Cody
attention,
Whitley
please.
is in out of the
These
bullpen now
changes
as he'll be
defensively.
inserted into the number
Now
6
pitching
spot
and
following
batting
a
in the
double
6th
switch.
spot. Number
Lane
38.
Thomas will also
Cody
come on now as he'll move into
Whitley.
the pitcher's number 9
Now
hold in the
playing right
order
field
here on
and
that
batting
double
9.
switch.
Number
Ronnie
35.
Rodriguez is in with
Lane
one away now as he swings and
Thomas.
misses here at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit hard to short, right to him. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That
Ladies
doesn't
and
mean a
gentlemen,
whole lot.
your
David
attention,
Freitas
please.
will look to provide a little
Hitting for
two-out
San
thunder
Antonio.
off the bench as
Number
he'll hit with
20,
a runner at second and
David
2 away.
Freitas.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
The batter, the right fielder, Keon Broxton.
In now, Keon Broxton. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Whitley, just 24 years of age. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. The 2-1. Hopped up. Baker in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Memphis is out on top 6-3.
Your
JP
attention, please.
Fireisen is on to pitch
Now
out of the
pitching for
bullpen in the
San
bottom
Antonio.
half of the 8th.
Number 54, JP Fireisen.
Now at the plate, Brendan Donovan. It was a
Leading
flyout
up
for him
the
in his last
Redbirds,
trip.
the third baseman, Brendan.
Line drive base hit into the left center
Donovan.
field gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by,
Now
no matter
batting,
what.
right
Work
fielder,
the count, make the pitcher
Way.
waste a few pitches. But when he
Thomas.
serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Now a pickoff play at second, and a dive, but he's back in. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a spin and another throw back to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-2 misses off the plate. Here now the 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. No one out with a runner at second. This is in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Justin.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Justin Turner. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead, and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't irk you a little.
Oh, it does irk you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
So coming to the plate, Austin Dean. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out with the man at first. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Swing and a liner. Foul.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. The Redbirds lead it 7-3. Digging in, Ben Gamble. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th.
Gamble.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No, outside.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ball 2.
2-0 to count.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
The batter, the first baseman.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. A runner at first with no outs here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Turner is right there, 1 down. And this throw gets away from him. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Mark Mathias. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. 1 there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Memphis Redbirds led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Miles Michaelis earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Redbirds, 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Missions, 3 runs, 5 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.